Hey, and welcome to Wild Heart Pilates, and thanks for joining me on the mat today. Today we're going to be going through Joseph Pilates' original repertoire. So we're going to be going through the first 1 to 10 of the mat series. This is a beginner-friendly version. So we're just going to be working on the smaller layers. We might not find the full expression of the movement today. That will come in a later class. But yeah, just starting with the smallest expressions of the movement, and we'll build in some layers. And yeah, let's get into it. So we're going to be sitting up nice and tall. Your legs are going to be stretched out in front of you, feet flexed. Reach your arms up by your sides. Keep reaching here as you fold forward down to your feet, really lengthening through your spine. And we're just going to hold here for a count of 10. Start to think about your breath here. Nice big inhale through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. And then slowly start to roll yourself up again. Reaching those hands up by your side. And then keep reaching as you fold forward. Holding here for another 10. Nice big inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. And then slowly roll back up. Let's go for one more. Reaching those hands up by your side. Keep reaching nice and long as we fold forward, hold into your feet. Now this time I want you to take your left hand to your right foot. Nice little twist here. Reach that right arm all the way out behind. Twist, and if you can pull yourself down a little bit further. And then bring that arm back in. Take it over to your left foot. Open your left arm into the back here. Reaching that left arm behind you. And then bring it back in. Both hands to your feet as we fold forward here. And then we're going to slowly roll ourselves up. So we're going to be setting ourselves up for our roll-ups. So sitting up nice and tall, hands reaching out in front. Your feet are going to be flexed, belly button to spine. We find a nice C curve as we round and roll halfway back, and then come sit up nice and tall. Belly button to spine, round and roll halfway back, sitting up nice and tall. Make sure you hold that nice C curve the whole time you come back. Keep it there until you sit all the way up nice and tall. Let's just go for another 2. And last one like this. This time as you come forward, I want you to reach to your feet and pulse for 3, 2, and 1. Keep that spine nice and curved as we find our half roll back. And then come forward, pulsing to your feet for 3, 2, and 1. Let's go for 2 more like this. Half roll back, nice C curve in that spine. Come forward, pulse for 3, 2, and 1. 1 more like this. Pulse down to your feet for 3, 2, 1. This time, round in that spine still. Nice big C curve. We're going to roll all the way down. Just take your time here. Slowly let your spine connect with the mat. And then reach your hands overhead. Really stretch through your fingers and toes here. That's it. So stretching through your fingers and toes. And then we're going to flex your feet. Using momentum, I want you to imagine you've got a ball between your hands. You're going to throw yourself up and pulse to your feet for 3, 2, and 1. Keep that C curve, round and roll back. Reach your hands overhead, point through your toes. And then we flex your feet using momentum. Throw that ball all the way up to your feet and pulse for 3, 2, and 1. Now if this one's too much for you, just come to those half rollbacks and coming forward for 3, 2, and 1. Otherwise, it's all the way down. Taking your time, connect with the mat, stretch through your fingers and toes, flex your feet, use momentum to throw yourself up and pulse for 3, 2, and 1. Let's just go for 2 more here. Round and roll back. Extend, flex your feet, throw yourself up for 3, 2, and 1. Last one here. Belly button to spine, round and roll back. Extend those hands overhead. Flex your feet. Throw yourself up for 3, 2, and 1. Sitting up nice and tall. All right, now from here, you're going to bring your feet flat to the mat. We're going to come into our rolling back. So starting with our smaller layers here, hands out in front, feet flat, knees bent, belly button to spine. You round and roll halfway back. Keep this C curve in your spine here as you come forward and tap the mat. Round and roll back. Keep that C curve as you come forward and tap. So we're keeping that nice C curve in your spine the whole time. Starting to get that rocking motion in your body here. Coming back and forward for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. This time, as you rock back, take your elbows to the mat behind you, knees come into your chest, tight little ball, feet back to the mat, reach and tap. Rock back to your elbows, pull your knees in, bring your feet back, reach to the mat. So we're keeping that nice round shape in your spine here. Again, making this rocking movement a bit bigger by bringing the legs into our chest and taking it back to your elbows. We'll go for another 3, 2, and last one like this. All right, from here, I'll get you to scoot yourself all the way to the front end of your mat. You're going to bring your hands and bring them behind your knees here, making the tightest ball that you can, so chin to chest, nice rounded spine. We're going to rock back. As you do, I want you to flick your legs overhead and then use momentum to flick them back up. So use those legs here, flick them out overhead, and then flick them back to help you roll up. Let's go for another 4. Keeping that nice C curve in your spine the whole time. You've got 3. If this one is too much, just take it back to the layer we were at earlier. We go for 1 more like this. Come all the way back up. Now this time we're going to find a hover at the top. So we rock back, extend those legs, flick them back over, and find a little point of balance as you come up. Those toes are hovering. Then we rock back, extend overhead, roll back up, find that point of balance. If this is too much, you can just keep bringing your feet down to the mat up the top. We're going to go for another 4. Go for 3. 2. And last one here. I want you to come all the way up the top. If you found that point of balance, just hold there. If you haven't, bring your feet up off the mat. Find this point of balance here for me. Extend your arms out to the side. And we're just going to hold here for another 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your feet down to the mat, sitting up nice and tall. Arms reaching out in front, feet flat to the mat, knees bent, belly button to spine. We're going to round and roll back. Take your time here and just reach your hands overhead. Nice big stretch through your upper body. And then we're just going to bring your feet in towards your bottom. You can bring your hands down by your side. So you want to have your heels about a hand's width away from your bottom. Feet are about hip distance apart. Hands to the side of your body. We're going to tuck your tailbone, scoop your belly, and peel all the way up to a glute bridge. Hold up the top here for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly roll yourself back down. Tailbone untucks. We repeat. Tuck your tailbone, scoop your belly, peel all the way up. Hold here for another 2 and 1. Slowly roll back down. We're just going to go for another 4 here. Coming all the way up. And then rolling all the way back down. Really think about each part of your vertebra peeling up off the mat. Hold those hips up the top, squeezing your glutes. And then slowly reconnect each part of your vertebra with the mat again as you roll back down and untuck that tailbone. We'll go for another 2. And last one here. Coming all the way back down. Let that tailbone untuck. You're going to reach your hands overhead for me. From here, we're going to reach them back to your thighs. Curl your chin to chest, lift those shoulder blades up off the mat, and then slowly lower it back down. Reaching up as you curl, and lowering back down. Let's go for another 4. Really reaching through your fingers here as much as you can. Get those shoulder blades up. Coming back down. Keep your chin to your chest as you curl up and down. Last one like this. Reaching up and coming back down. Now from here, I want you to lift your legs up to tabletop. So knees come up above your hips, feet are straight out from your knees. We're going to curl up, reach those hands over by your side and hold. Turn your palms to the mat. Nice big beats here. This is our 100. So we're keeping your chest up the whole time. Keep those shoulder blades up off the mat, making the biggest beats with your hands that you can here. And I want you to think about your breathing. So it's 5 counts in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 5 counts out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Keep going with that breathing. 5 counts in, 5 counts out. Keep that chin to your chest, curling yourself up. You've got your nice C curve in your spine here. Trying to keep those shoulder blades up as high as you can. That's it. We're going to stay here for another 20 seconds, doing really well. Not going for the full 100 today, but getting about halfway there, I'd say. Let's stay here for another 10. You've got another 3, 2, and 1. Drop your feet down, hands down by your side. Well done. Just hug your knees into your chest here, pulling them in nice and tight. If it feels good, you can give yourself a little rock from side to side. And then we'll bring our feet back down to the mat, hands by your side. We're going to come into our rolling over. So we're going to start with our bunny hops. So using your hands beside you on the mat here, you're going to bring your knees in towards your chest. So we're going to hop back. That lower back will lift up off the mat or thereabouts. And then slowly roll back down. Feet come back down to the mat. So really press through your hands to help lift up. And then slowly roll down. Control that spine as it comes down. Feet find the mat. Jump off the mat and roll back. And then slowly come all the way back down. Really use your hands on the mat here to help press yourself over and then help control yourself as you come down. Really press those hands into the mat. From here, we're going to add a leg extension. Roll over, flick those legs overhead, and then slowly roll back down, bend them back down to the mat. We roll over, extend, and then slowly come back down. Legs bend as you come back down to the mat. Roll over, extend, slowly come back down. We're going to add on another layer here. So this time you're going to roll over, extend those legs overhead, and then we're going to keep them straight as you slowly roll all the way back down. Bend those knees, and then we flick back over. Use the momentum here. So slowly roll down, keep that spine nice and straight. Tailbone connects, bend your knees, flick the legs back over, and then slowly roll back down. Let's go for another 2. And last one like this. Slowly coming all the way back down, finding your feet flat to the mat. All right. From here, we're going to hug your knees into your chest, pull them in nice and tight for me, one big squeeze, and then we're going to come into our single leg stretch. So you're going to curl your chin up to your chest, extend your left leg out long, keep holding onto your right knee. So use your grip here to help pull yourself up. And then we switch legs. Pull in your left knee in nice and tight. And switch again. So we're going to keep alternating legs, using your grip here on your knee to keep holding yourself up nice and high, keeping those shoulder blades up off the mat, keeping that nice C curve in your spine. We're just here for another 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now this time I want you to pull both knees into your chest. Lower that head down to the mat. From here, we're going to curl back up, chin to chest. As you do, extend both legs out long, holding onto the side of your thighs, and then pull them back in, lower your head back down to the mat. This is called our double leg stretch. Extending everything out long, and then pulling it back in. So again, we're just on a variation here. This isn't the full expression, but we're just working our way up to it. Extend out long, curl chin to chest, and come back in. Let's go for another 5. You've got 4, 3, 2. Last one here, I want you to hold up for me. Hold up, extend those legs out long, keep them there for as long as you can. We're here for another 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pulling your knees back into your chest, head down. We're going to take our arms out to a T. I want you to extend your left leg out long, flex your foot. Extend your right leg straight up to the ceiling. Keep that toe nice and pointed. From here, we're going to draw circles with your leg. Now, I want you to keep both hips connected to the mat here. Take your leg out to the right side of your body. Draw a nice big circle over to the left and then back around to the right. So keeping those hips connected, we're just drawing a nice big circle. Go for one more in this direction. Come back into center, and then we're going to change direction. So we take it over to the left, circle down and around to the right, back through center. Over to the left, down and around to the right, back through center. Go for one more like this. Coming back in, and then I want you to keep that leg straight up to the ceiling. Take a hold as high up as you can on your leg and then pull yourself up. Point your toe in your left foot and float that leg up off the ground. So you're pulling that leg close into your body as you can. And then we're going to switch. So this is called our single straight leg stretch. And switch. So keep using your grip on your leg here to keep yourself pulled up. Keep those shoulder blades up as high as you can. We've still got that nice C curve in our spine. We're going to keep alternating here for another 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You should have your left leg up to the ceiling now. I want you to lower your head down and your right leg down to the mat. Take your arms out to a T. Flex your foot on your right leg. Keep your left toes pointed. Coming into our leg circles, we take our leg out to the left. Keep those hips connected to the ground. Circle around to the right and back through center. Out to the left, down around to the right, and back through center. One more like this. And bring it back in. Let's go in the other direction here for another 3. Back out to the left, come back in through center for another 2. Keeping those hips connected, we're not twisting into this one. And last one like this. coming around back into center. From here, I want you to take your right leg straight up to the ceiling. So both legs are straight up. Hands are going to come behind your head. We're coming into our double straight leg stretch. So you're just going to lower your legs down, take them to where you can. Now, if it's as big as this, then I just want you to stay here. So you want to keep that lower back connected to the mat. If it starts to arch up, then you've gone too far. So keeping that back imprinted to the mat here the whole time. Just take it to where you can and then bring your legs straight back up to the ceiling. We're going to keep our head down the whole time for this one. Each time you take your legs down, can you take it a little bit further? Really challenge yourself here today. We're nearly at the end of the class. Trying to keep those legs nice and straight the whole time. Lower and lift here for another 5. You've got 4, 3, go for another 2, and last one here. Bring those legs all the way back up to the ceiling, then drop your feet flat to the mat. We're going to keep our hands behind our head. This is our last exercise for today. So we're coming into what we call our crisscross. So you're going to lift your left shoulder up off the mat, crunch to the right as you draw your right knee in, and then lay back down. We take it over to the other side. Right shoulder lifts, comes over to your left knee, and lower back down. Keep alternating sides here. Lift and lower. Now I want you to think shoulder to knee rather than elbow to knee. If we think elbow to knee, then you're just going to go like this and come back down. So if we're thinking about lifting that whole shoulder blade up, twisting over, and coming back down. Let's go for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one like this. Now this time, I want you to lift your legs up to tabletop. We're going to extend the same leg as shoulder that lifts and crunch over to the side. Come back to center. So extending the same leg as the shoulder that's lifting and come back in. Alternating sides here for another 8. Trying to get that shoulder over to your knee for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one here. Bring it back in. Hug your knees into your chest here. Pull them in nice and tight. Give yourself a little rock from side to side. That's it. And then from here, I'll just get you to rock yourself up to a seated position. So start to rock, slowly making your way all the way up. And then we're just going to come over onto your knees. So we're just going to finish off in a child's pose to cobra here today. So a lot of core work, a lot of rounding and rolling back. So we're going to sink down here, sitting back to your heels, reach your hands out in front for me. Then I want you to round your back as you rise up onto your knees, separate your feet, start to roll through, drop your hips, arch your back, press up out of your hands as you look up to the ceiling, and then press all the way back, drawing your feet back together. Drop that chest down nice and low. Let's just go for 2 more here. Round your back as you rise up onto your knees, separate your feet, start to drop your hips, arch your back, look up to the ceiling, really press up out of those hands, and then take it all the way back again. Let's go for our last one here. Rolling through, separate your feet, arch your back, look up to the ceiling, press up out of those hands, holding here for another 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your feet back together, press all the way back to your heels. And we'll just sink down nice and low here. Hold in for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly rolling yourself all the way up, and we are all done for today. I hope you enjoyed that, starting to learn the first 10 of Joseph Pilates' original repertoire mat work. The next video we'll start to deep dive into those layers a bit more, finding the full expressions of the movement. I'll see you next time. Thanks for joining me.